There's verses in the Bible that says there's things that have been hidden, waiting to be revealed. And there's a verse that talks about all earth is groaning for the true sons of God to be revealed. And I want to tell you a story about that with a CEO of a company who was just yielded to God. When he got saved, he said, God, I'm all in. I'm just going to be obedient to what you're saying and doing. And so he just lived his life. He would be obedient to the phone calls he takes, the jobs he took. I mean, there would be times where he'd get proposals, opportunities for jobs. And he said, Lord, is this the one I'm supposed to take? And the Lord said, no, increase it by $10,000. He was just trying to learn how to be obedient to the leading of what the Lord's saying and doing. Well, in Wyoming, it was proven by geologists that there is no frac sand. So for drilling oil, you do a process called fracking, and you need frac sand for it. But geologists have proven there's none there, so they import it from other states into Wyoming. Well, one day here, the Lord said, John, do you want to know where the frac sand is? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. Well, ends up having a dream within the next couple nights. And in this dream, he was on an eagle, and this eagle landed on a piece of property. And the Lord said, the frac sand's right here. Well, he gets up, of course, he's trying to figure out where it's at, but he couldn't find it until I think it was about a month or two later. He was driving down from his city to another city. As he was driving down the road, he looks over and he sees this piece of property, and he goes, that was the property in my dream. So he calls his guys from his company, said, I want you to come down and test out the soil. And they end up finding frac sand there in that soil. The crazy thing about that is oil companies have been on that property for decades. They've been on there for decades and never found it. See, when people are yielded and come into their identity of who they are, God is looking for people that he can reveal things that have been hidden and locked up.